Okay. Everything is set and everything is recording. Hey, what's happening, everyone? I am the Dragon God of Gaming, Damian Dragon, and welcome back to the Gaming News, where I run the list of all the gaming news, facts, rumors, trivias, and everything coming out of the gaming industry this week. And today, we are going to be talking about Atari. And why are we talking about Atari? Because apparently they see themselves having a future in retro gaming, even though that's kind of what they are. Anyway, let's just jump straight in, shall we? No time to waste, no time to lose. This is all coming from CNN Business, CNN.com. You can find their link in the description down below. So if you guys want to do your own little research, please, thank you. Correct my work if you want to. It says the Atari home video game system took the late night. Oh wait. Oh my god, I am so fucking sorry. This is written by Michael Nam. I apologize, Michael. I should be giving you credit. This all credit goes to him. Anyway, the entire home video game system took the late 1970s and early 1980s by storm, complete with faux wood paneling and a classic joystick with a big red button. Rival systems eventually surpassed Video Game Pioneer, but its iconic status and fans remained. Atari has been working to rebuild a lot of goodwill among both fans and within the broader video game industry ever since its new CEO, Wade Rosen, came on board in 2021. With Rosen at the helm, the company is taking a closer look at its own history to chart its future, releasing remastered or reimagined versions of its classics like Missile Command and Centipede. Producing the critically acclaimed Atari 50 interactive documentary and introducing its soon-to-be released retro console, the Atari 2600 Plus. And this is a quote from Rosen, and I quote, I think the 2600 Plus has legs because there'll be new content, new games coming out, but also additional ways to play these games and to make them accessible to larger communities. Do I think these things are going to replace modern consoles? Absolutely not. There's like no way that would happen, nor would they need to. They're radically different things. The Retro console arrives in November at a $130 price point and in a more compact version. While it comes packaged with 10 games in a single cartridge, the console will also play new titles and work with original Atari 2600 and 7800 game cartridges. According to Rosen, retro games complement the times and reimagined Atari titles like Haunted House arriving in October, or new original games like Days of Doom, available now, reflect a speedy pickup and playstyle characteristic of the early days of the hobby. For instance, the remastered Haunted House is an elaborate stealth game where it plays evade colorful ghosts and monsters, but it retains the exploration mechanics of its namesake that simply featured floating eyes roaming a dark 2D maze. While people want in video games has changed radically, Rosen noted, explaining that these experiences are, quote, are designed for an age of complexity, he said. Back when we had simplicity, I wanted 200-hour games with huge quests and branching narratives and all these things. And now I'm like, I can do a couple of those a year, but life doesn't allow for it very much. I'm not going to read the whole thing here. There is a full-on paragraph that's left, but I suggest you go and read all that. But what I can say for definite is I believe there is a big market for retro gaming in the space as it how can I say this? Retro gaming is not a niche market. Everyone loves the classics. We all want those classics to either be reborn or, held in a, fine area of just winging it. And what I mean by that is that we all want to salvage the future and past of gaming. We don't want these things to die. And no, there's always going to be a market where we would like to see the classics pop up again. But there are some people notably Nintendo, that do not like when we, you know, keep the older games alive. It's like, if you're not going to do it, we would like to do it, but it is what it is. And also, it's a whole, I feel like it's a whole thing where the old games will never go out of style. I think our modern interpretation just advances, but we still keep that journey for how the old games do work. Now, when I was younger, I was raised up on the Super Nintendo. That was my first console and will always be my first console. And it wasn't even my console to begin with. So, do I enjoy going back in time and playing older games? Absolutely. And it's always going to be a thing for players. We want to see the old games come back. We want them to be preserved in like a time capsule for ourselves. But it just seems like the more we try, the harder and harder people fight with it. There are some people that have fought against the whole, niche of, keeping older games alive, especially bigger companies like, say, Nintendo, Microsoft, Xbox, yada, yada, yada. But some fight harder, Nintendo. But in general, do I think that this is a good idea? Absolutely. Shoot for the damn stars. We never wanted Atari to go out of style. It just went out of style with the times of how everything was progressing back then. Would we love to see Atari make a full-on comeback? Absolutely. We would love to see our games of yesteryear, games that some of us wasn't even around for. We would like to see them back in its newer forms. We would love to see Centipedes back. We would love to see, games like these come back. You know what? I had a brain fart, ladies and gentlemen. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. I had a brain fart. I just woke up, but we would love to see like games like Arkanoid and all those come back and you know be presented back to us and say, "Is this a market you want?" It's is it a niche market? Probably, but it is a market itself. So I would like to hear what you guys have to say. Let me know down in the comment section below. Do you guys agree that Atari should be getting more of a spotlight? Yes or no? Because this dragon thinks so. So, ladies and gentlemen, with all that being said, thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for listening, and I appreciate you guys joining us. I hope everyone enjoyed. Let me know down in the comment section below what you guys think, and I hope everyone has a beautiful day. If you guys have not yet, go down into the description down below. There's all of our lovely and beautiful content creators. Go check them all out. They are a lovely bunch of coconuts, and I can guarantee you that if you guys like my stuff, you guys are gonna like theirs. So go check them out. So, with all that being said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so much. See you guys in the next one. Till then, peace.